Good morning, everyone. Distinguished director and fellow classmates. It is true privilege for us to have the opportunity to speak before you today in this online setting. Allow me to introduce ourselves. My name is Hilal Sadikin and I'm presenting alongside my esteemed partner Muhammad Ikhwanul Fajri. We are both students of the intermediate reading course. This presentation is part of our academic assignment, which is being carried out under the expert guidance of our respected lecturer, Miss Professor Dr. Anda Yeti Zainil, MA PhD. For today's presentation, will be discussing a text type known as the new item text. This genre of text plays an essential role in the field of communication, as it serves to inform the public about significant events and developments. As we all know, news items are commonly found in newspaper, online media, and broadcast news. The structure and language used in this text are designed to convey information in a clear, concise, and factual manner. In the next few minutes, my partner and I will provide a detailed summary of the passage, examine its structural component, and highlight the importance of this type of text in shaping public awareness and understanding of current events. We believe that this analysis will not only enhance our reading comprehension, but also strengthen our ability to critically evaluate information presented in the media. Now that we have introduced ourselves and outlined the structure of our presentation, let us move forward to the main topic. To begin with, it is essential to understand what a news item text actually is. This type of text is not just about the event it reports. It also involves a specific language and structure that make it unique within the broader category of journalistic writing. Therefore, let's start by defining what a news item text is and how it functions within the media landscape. Definition: news item is a text which inform readers about event of the day. The event are considered newsworthy or important. It means if there is an important event that should be known by many people. Now that we have established a clear definition of what a news item text is, it's important to understand why it is used in the first place. The purpose of a news item text goes beyond simply reporting an event. It serves specific function in informing, educating, and sometimes even influencing the audience. Let's now explore the primary objective of a new item text and how it plays a significant role in the media. Purpose: the primary purpose of a news item tag is to inform the audience about recent or significant events. It ensures that reader or listener are updated with the latest happenings that may impact them or are of general public interest. Now that we have discussed the purpose of a new item text, it's essential to understand how it is organized. The effectiveness of a news item text lies not only in the content it delivers but also in how the information is structured. Let's take a closer look at the general structure of a news item text, which serves as the foundation for delivering clear and concise news to the audience. A well-structured news item text typically consists of three main parts: main event, elaboration, and the source of information. Main event. This section presents a summary of the most important event or incident. It answers the essential question: who, what, when, where, why, and how, and give readers an immediate understanding of the story. Elaboration. Here the text elaborates on the detail, such as the background of the incident, participant, location, and circumstances. This part provides context and depth, helping readers grasp the significance of the event. Source. The source section includes statements from witness, expert, or official, adding credibility and authenticity to the report. Now that we have examined the generic structure of a news item text, we will move on to discussing its key characteristic. Understanding the characteristic of this deck will help us appreciate how the structure and language work together to make the news clear, factual, and impactful. At this point, I would like to hand over the presentation to my partner, Ikhwanul Fajri, who will explain the main characteristic of a news item text.
Okay, thank you for my partner. Uh, Selan- mm, I will to present a characteristic. First, the content of the text focuses on the significant event or occurrence. Second, the language used is short but dense. Third, sometimes it starts with the name of the city of or the name of the publishing media. Fourth, usually accompanied by a image illustration and a title or headline that describe the core of the event. Now that we have discussed the key characteristic of the news item text, it is important to dive into the language features that make this text type distinctive. The language used a news item is carefully crafted to deliver clear and concise information. Let's now explore the specific language features that contribute to the effectiveness of a news item text conveying factual and objective news. The language features number one is use a simple past tense and simple present tense. Most news item texts use the simple past tense to report events that have already happened. However, the simple present tense is sometimes used, especially for ongoing events or to make the news feel more immediate and urgent. Number two is reporting verbs. Reporting verbs. These are verbs used to report what someone said or did, such as said, reported, announced, state, told, affirmed, explained, confirmed. Reporting verbs are crucial for attributing statement and maintaining objective. Number three, action verbs. News item text frequently use action verb to describe event clearly and dynamically. For example, attack, rescue, launch, discover, evacuate. Number four, adverb. Adverb of time, place, and manner are used to provide additional detail about the event, such as yesterday, quickly, in Jakarta, last night. Number five, adjective and formal tone. The language is objective, factual, and avoid personal opinion or emotional language. This helps maintain credibility and impartiality. Number six, third person point of view. News item texts are written in the third person using pronouns like he, she, they rather than I or we to keep the reporting natural and detached. Number seven is clear and concise sentences. Sentences are typically short, direct, and to the point, ensuring the information is easily understood and efficiently delivered. Number eight, headline. A headline is used at the beginning, summarizing the main event is a brief and attention-grabbing way. Number nine is use of fact and evidence. News item text rely on the factual information and may include quotation from credible sources to support the report and add authenticity. And the last one is inverted pyramid structure. Information is presented from the most important in the introduction to less important detail, allowing readers to grasp the main point quickly. Having discussed the key language features of a news item text, it's now time to put theory into practice. To better understand how these language features work in real text, we will look at the actual example of a news item text. Let's examine the examples closely to see how the language features and structure come together to deliver the news effectively. The title of the example is Earthquake Strike Pacific Ring of Fire, Triggering Tsunami Warning. A powerful earthquake has struck the Pacific Ring of Fire, prompting authorities to issue a tsunami warning to coastal areas. The seismic activity has raised concern about potential aftershocks and the vulnerability of regions along the Ring of Fire. The earthquake, with a magnitude of 7.55, originated near a tectonic plate boundary, affecting countries such as Indonesia, Japan, and the Philippines. The tsunami warning led to coastal evacuation and heightened preparedness measures. Seismologists are closely monitoring the situation for aftershocks and assessing potential impact on surrounding regions. Dr. Maylin, a seismologist from the International Earthquake Research Institute, commented the Pacific Ring of Fire is highly active and earthquakes are impacted. However, the magnitude of this event underscores the need for enhanced preparedness and regional cooperation to mitigate the impact on vulnerable coastal communities. Let's we move to the question session. The question is, which countries were affected by the earthquake according to the news? A. Australia, New Zealand, and Fiji. B. Indonesia, Japan, and the Philippines. C. Malaysia, Thailand, and Vietnam. D. China, Korea, and Taiwan.
Yeah.
And the answer is B. Indonesia, Japan, and the Philippines. Thank you for time and attention. I will now pass it back to our capable moderator.
Well, thank you to Fajri, who has delivered the material. For additional case material and Q&A session, we will carry out in the discussion forum. And finally, there is a conclusion. Based on the material, it can be concluded that news item is a text that provides important information about a current event. It is organized with a clear structure and use objective, factual language to make a conclusion from a new item. One needs to carefully identify the main point 5W plus 1H and summarize the information briefly and clearly. Therefore, the conclusion should accurately capture the essence of the reported event in a concise way. That brings us to the end of our presentation. We sincerely hope that our explanation has helped you understand more clearly about news item text, including its definition, purpose, structure, language features, and example. It has been a pleasure for us to share this material with all of you, and we are truly grateful for your time and attention. Once again, we would like to thank our lecturer, Ms. Professor Dr. Randa Yeti Zainal, MA PhD, for this opportunity and also our classmates for your participation. We are open to any feedback and we hope to continue improving throughout this learning experience. Thank you very much and have a great day. See you next time.